Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and we are changing up things a little bit on the Friday. I'm streaming a little bit later than normal and I decided to pop back into Satisfactory. We will hopefully return to the LEGO Let's Chats next week. I do like building LEGO live on stream, but I am also trying to figure out what next LEGO set I'm going to build. And I had a few other things I had to take care of today. So we are back in Satisfactory. And it works out fine because we didn't finish what we started yesterday. We had started painting some of the constructors upstairs in the copper factory. We didn't hook up the final bay. I think it's bay 5. We've got some spreadsheet stuff to worry about. So I'd like to kind of get this finished and as a final thought before I move on to something else. Hope everyone's having a fancy Thanksgiving in the States. I know that technically I think it was yesterday, but people celebrate all weekend long, and depending on traveling and when your family and everyone is getting together, you might be celebrating today. I noticed that Mosaic Dream in chat has stuffed their face with Thanksgiving food and is now ready for a nap. I mean, like, are you ready for a nap or are you ready for a chill afternoon of streaming with me? I mean, I think the answer is clear, right? I mean, you can nap. We won't know. So basically, if Mosaic Dream gets really quiet in chat, everyone should just pile on and know that they're napping. Zero, good to see you. Hope everyone's having a good Friday. Real CF Viper, welcome in. SweetSandi, Loki, good to see you both. Hope you're having a good day so far. All right, let's flip over. I'll jump right in. I finished all the painting. I did that for a screenshot yesterday, so I don't have to do that today. I want to start by making sure that we have the right hookups and I know where everything is going. I may reassign one of the bays. We need 600 ingots going to, or no, 600 wire going to stitched iron frames. And I don't know exactly which one that's going to be. That's it there. Weirdly on 2 belts. So I'm not entirely sure. There's a bunch of people that came in yesterday with a Pixel Rifts raid, and if you're new to the channel, this is Devastator. We are making a giant factory in the Rocky Desert in Satisfactory. That's this northern part up here. And we are modeling it after Devastator, the Transformer. All of the builds in the playthrough are actually Transformer based, and this is the inspiration for this. And I'm trying to kind of skirt that line between, it's still a factory, it still has to look like a factory, it has to function like a factory, but I've got some cool key Transformer, I guess, nods and design work in here as well. Still not super crazy about this entryway. I think what I need to do, I think this needs to be one piece, and then we'll have a door and they'll have a window, and we'll just have them like separate kind of entities inside, but I think they need to be one design, one full design. So we'll have to figure that out. Loki says it's Black Friday and I work in advertising. Today's a blur already. Got spreadsheets and ad counts and 3 monitors and only have 2. Wow, yeah, no, that's a lot. I am not braving any stores for Black Friday. I will be doing any Black Friday shopping I will be doing online. And technically those sales are all week long, so I'm not in the market for any door crasher deals. So, this needs inputs, outputs, base 7. Base 7 is no longer just one machine, it's now actually several, and we have to hook it all up. So, first thing, we're going to take this out. And it is powered, and it is set up to receive. We just have to start the receiving. And this, we can just look at the other belts over here. These are all Mark 3s all the way down, it looks like. And then on the output, it's a Mark 4 all the way up. Yeah, okay. So we'll start with the inside, because that's going to be easiest to do. And we'll do the Mark 4. I should also change my color to be orange to kick things off. Oh, I don't remember what color that's supposed to be. Not green. So this is the two output lines, which should be, I think it's 480 each. We'll have to do the math. Uh, 300 each. So it could technically be on one belt, but it just looked cooler on two, I think is why I did this. Okay, so that all comes out to there. Now over here, I had to dump these down. I used a 2 meter, it looks like. And they're actually in there. They down a bit? They are recessed. How did I do that? It's not a 2 meter, it's a 1 meter. That's not great. That's buggy. I will just do it. Not sure how to do this the right way. If I just connect this to here. Ah, it doesn't work. Okay, what about... That's too tall. Oh, so it goes into the cement a little bit. Okay. So I guess we have to use floor holes. That's right. We'll deal with it. Oh. Why is that farther back? Oh, because that one comes down and goes around. I see. Alright, well, this looks like it'll work. It's a neat trick. I didn't know you could do that with floor holes. And then we will combine these. All this stuff is just temporarily going up into these awesome sinks. We'll probably attach them to those too. So we'll just bring in the belts. One, two, three, four, five. Cool. And then that looks like it might be too full, so we'll just add one of these. And with the straight belt mode, it should be pretty easy to get this connected. All temporary, just going into the awesome sink. So hopefully that will work. And then for the inputs, the items are coming in through here. So we will need, and go smart splitter. Gonna go copper ingot overflow. Yeah, I guess it'll saturate one side first. It doesn't really matter. I guess technically that should be just one single splitter. So that's going to be, I think it's 300 coming out from below. Check my spreadsheet. So many different buttons. Is it this one? That's the one. Yeah. This is actually set up now. Bay 5. 300. Pure copper ingots, 300 a minute. And that gets cut down into 150. And that makes 600 a wire, 600 wire, and again going to an awesome sink temporarily. Okay. So 150 means Mark 3s. These are probably my least favorite belt. I think they look the worst. They look very terrestrial. Very old-fashioned. I think it's the railings. I think my favorites are actually the Mark IV. Okay, so that should take care of the hookups and the outputs. I need to change this to be overflow left, and then this needs to be copper ingot. Might as well just leave that in place for now. And now we're going to start producing stuff. Slowly. I want to make sure these are hooked up. Looks like yes. Good, good, good. Okay, so that is... Yeah, this was doing bays 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 600 apiece. And then the stitched iron plates, weirdly, I grabbed it from bay 2. And it could be... copper wire bays, 5, 6, 2, 3, and 7. Where's... I don't remember what the other ones are doing. So this is wrong. So we've got several that are copper bays. But, so while that's warming up, and it looks like it's working okay, so we can probably shut this in. We have, that's bay 1B. Right, that's only half of the 20. We've got 1A down here. Those bays, 1A and B. And there's bay 2, 3, 4. That's interesting. Didn't do that in the other spots. I don't like that. Let's fix that. Why did I do that? Okay. These are working at 100%, it looks like. That's good. It means they're getting all the things that they need. So bay 1 is at 100%. I don't know where bay 1 goes. We'll double check that the top is doing well. I definitely need to do more skylight in my factories. It's so much nicer with the sun coming in. Yep, I think we're good. Bay 1 is doing just fine. It's 2 stitched iron plates. Okay, so 1A and B are doing stitched iron plates. They are going, I think, out and around. Yeah, so that's 1A and B coming up. That comes up from below. This comes up. Yeah, that comes up from below. This gets combined. This is the one belt, and that's going all the way down here. And then, where does it go? It gets squirreled around. Really? Okay. So then why am I sending this down? Oh, is 1A... 1A is only 300, right? $30 times 10. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I needed 1200. Let's just double check the sheet. We'll see what the sheet says. Stitched iron plates. Where does that go? Heavy modular frames tab. Heavy modular frames tab. Stitched iron plates. It needs 1200. Okay, so it needs 1A and B and bay 4 apparently. 1A and B and bay 4. There might be a better way to do that. So one of the issues that I was having with my design of this window is that this is in the way. I could very easily be taking this out down here rather than sending everything over there. There would definitely be a way to get that down. I could also take it down in our main area here. Like I've got room to send a couple of belts down that way too. Well, sort of. Currently sending this up, which is fine. I just think I can take it down over here on the left somewhere. rather than going over here. So I don't know why I'm grabbing bay 4 and 5. Guess they're just the closest. One A and B. So why, like again, why am I not grabbing bay 2 and 3? I am grabbing bay 2 and 3. So my sheet must be wrong. Mark 6 belts look alien. Yeah. Gappy the guy, thanks for the lurk. Appreciate it. Why is a question only past Joel can answer? Yeah, that's fair. So that's going to there. Is that making 600 wire? Yes. No. Oh no, that's Mark 5. Yeah, that's Mark 5. Okay. So bay 1 and bay 2 are making... I probably renumbered the in-game and didn't catch up the sheet. So let's update the sheet. And that needs to go onto the main bus and needs to go to the assemblers. And that's where everything is going. So really I just need to make sure that it gets onto the main bus. And those are the correct ones to use because they are the closest to the wall here. And they are the closest to the stitched iron plates. So the output for this one... Now why are you getting yellow? You're not getting enough copper. That seems odd to me. That might have to be... Oh, that probably has to be a Mark 5. No, that doesn't make any sense. You're feeding the right thing. That's Mark 5 and that's Mark 4. Maybe that has to be a Mark 5. Are all these Mark 5? That's Mark 5, that's Mark 5. I would say I've messed up with some of these lifts somewhere. That might have been the problem. I was messing around with the refineries earlier in another stream. It does look like there's more ingots going now, yeah. I wish we had more visual representation on this. It'll take a minute for that to probably catch up. Hi, Bally, how's it going? I basically want to see if this gets to 2. Yeah, so now we're good. Okay, that was the issue. So 1 and 2. 2's coming out here. Now 2 is easy because 2 is right here. It makes sense just to quickly dump it out of the building. And that's fine. But 1, like, why have I squirreled this all the way around? When really what I should be doing, I think, is the opposite of what I've got going. So what's happening here, these 10 are being sent up. And I think what I should be doing is I should be sending the 10 above down. But I'm wondering if I've just not got the room. Yeah, so this is jam-packed with stuff. And so it's difficult. That's going... Where's that going? Right, that loops around and then up. So I'd have to bring it down here and send it that way somehow, which, I mean, like, good luck. A little bit of room there. I restructured this a little bit. Yeah, there's not a lot of space. Not a lot of space. I could send it, I guess some of this stuff is all pointed the other direction too. It is working, but I need to move this belt, this vertical, horizontal belt that's up here. I need to move this. It's in the way. Or rather, I need to move this part of it. Where does that go? That goes in there. I could move. If I change this to go over there, then I could wrap that around and get this out of the way. That might be the easiest thing. It's kind of like doing reverse spaghetti. Yeah, I could connect that directly to that hole. And that could probably work. A little shifting in here. That should be okay. Okay, so let's... delete that for now. And this is Mark 5. Send that up to here. And this is just a splitter. doesn't quite make it, but I can send it over to that lane. I'm okay with that. That goes in there. And this can now move around the back. And again, thank you to straight mode. Like a glove. Go around the corner there. And then I can hook that up to here. And I don't know what I want to do there. I will probably, for the sake of rebuilding this, just quickly get this over to one side. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I could probably just keep that. What I'll do is I'll just use the straight build mode up here. Alright, so that'll give me as much room as I possibly can have to design this window. And that means that those are gone back and heading out this way. Cool. Alright, that's solving that problem. Oh, also. And that means that, yep. Right, cool. And then this is A and B. Loki, thanks very much. I have been playing the game a long time, so you just kind of get used to how to move around. Okay, so we're starting to feel, I think, pretty solid. I would like to start thinking about like how this floor feels now in terms of the design. We've got a weird green roof. We've got a large space here. Obviously meant to be a corridor to the next factory inside. So we've got that to deal with. And I like continuing this design of having the gray on the bottom. And because we've got enough space in here, we should be able to continue that. Obviously only on the outside. Don't know why there's giant space here. I guess we can just kind of cut this off. Yeah, like why is this? why is this here? What for are you doing things? This is inside of a wall. That's obviously the inside of the other side. I guess this is just meant to sort of cut things off, but like I don't understand why this is all here. Guess at some point I thought I might need it. I do not. Crap. Fine. That might be... Nope, that's not an outside wall. Okay. Right, so here is where we run into some issues. That is weird that it's only a Mark III. That's just how the stuff's being fed from down below. That's probably going to need to stay green because it's on the outside, or at least for now. I guess we could leave that as a window, but prefer that. Don't worry about whether these are going to be accessible or not. That actually might be better off green as well. You did leave a lot of room for design and logistics. You really have to leave a lot of room for design. I really feel like leaving room for design is like one of your strengths in this game. It's one of the better decisions you can make. Alright, so all of this is just temporary because they're not actually going in that direction. So then... that... Oh, no, I want that back. Ah, I knew eventually that was going to happen. Time to empty the inventory, it looks like. I don't think I have an opening up here. Oh, there we do. The Millennial Gray accent? Well, I think Millennial Gray is a little bit lighter, isn't it? Think if there's anything else I need to get rid of. Reinforced plates. A little bit more room. I wish you could cut away walls. Like I kind of wish that when you had your wall hole, that it would leave an actual hole in the wall, but it doesn't. All right, so this is kind of where we left off. We were doing back here. Some of the save game lag is real. And we can come in with some orange accents and stuff later. I think that's about right. So now we just have to think about the ceiling, and I think the whole idea with the ceiling was just black. I was just going to make it black. That, I believe, is the floor up top, so I have to leave that where it is. This should all be gray. And I guess we'll make it all plastic coated. And if we do that, do we want to make like the ones above here actually black? Oh, or maybe we leave them matte. Oh no, the reflections of the light is cool. We will eventually have to put some lights in here, which I think are going to go over this section. So we'll probably do that. Guess first things first. It feels so good to finally have like the finishing touches on some of these things. They were just functioning, but not 100% the way that I wanted them to look. Rather than doing it twice, we should just do it the once. That's going to be black. That's going to be black. I don't think there's a reason to have any rows in between. I think the next building I'm doing will have double floors and double walls so you can have different colors. Yeah, totally. Really easy to do when you nudge stuff around, right? Not crazy about that. I don't know where that goes. That is just
interesting. A human that won't build with anything pink. What an anomaly. We must study him.
Thanks for the TTS sticker and the 200 bits, Cosmic. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good Friday. Alright, so now we can just change the coated concrete to that one. We should now be able to make them all at once. Oh. No, I still have to... Well, these ones I have to do the other way. I don't think that's too dark. It's nighttime in the game. I should probably take a break. I mean, you're never going to know unless we've got lights in here. Why is that yellow? That shouldn't be yellow. I need to get a stopping off point maybe at the bottom of this, rather than always coming up to the top. Folks, I take a break once an hour. It is that time. I'll be back in 5 or 7 minutes. Chat amongst yourselves, or maybe even tell a friend about the stream. That's a cool shot. The red haze of the morning in the... Where are we? Spire Coast, I guess? Hey, Dan, how's it going? Welcome in. Yeah, this is really cool. I guess it's only in that biome. We haven't seen any repeats of that train traffic jam yet. But that's good. I've lost the sunlight though. What little light we had, it's almost, well, it's after 4 o'clock now. Getting to that time of year where it's going to be dark by 4. We're very close to it. I'm not sure what the sunset is on the shortest day around here. I think it's 4:30, 4:35, something like that. Already dark at 4 where you are. Wow. It's not a clear day, but it was sunnier than most days recently. Windy though. My walk home from the gym earlier today, 50-kilometer-an-hour winds in my face the entire way home. It was miserable. And like around freezing. Like 4 degrees feels like -2. You know, not cold enough to snow, but kind of wish it would sometimes. I thought I had timed this better, but I guess I need to add Megatron to the mix. I kind of wish they would put you on the top of those when you exit them. We were in here. Right, now here I should just be able to use this. Yes. But I'll need to do the other side. Now this I think is, yeah, so that's the top floor. So I'll leave that the way that it is. We could also just drop it down. And that is black for that. So we may change that to make it look a little bit more seamless. Whoop, not to be in the wall. That part's done. Yeah, this stands out kind of strangely. So We either need to add a color to this. That's probably what we need to do. And we'll probably do it with like some cool design stuff. So maybe we need to remove all of this. And go with probably the walls. Unless I want to have that come out from there. Here we can probably do this. Oh, I should have. Not deleted them. So I was thinking here we could do a bit of a pattern. Maybe have the bottom parts black and then the top part could be triangles and orange, maybe. I feel like it kind of goes with our design. Although I could just do the whole thing as black full panels and then put this over top. And I think that looks better. Maybe we don't do every one of those. Maybe we do the majority of them that way. Actually, that looks okay. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 10 in each row. There's no real middle outside of this one here. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe we'll do 2 here. And then 1 there. Ah, this is longer this way. That's fine. And that could turn into whatever pattern we decide to do on the door. Could be cool. Works for me. one of those things that once you have the pattern, easier to do. Definitely an easy way to get dizzy, looking up at the ceiling the whole time. I'm sure you, oops, that's probably not supposed to be orange. I try not to think about it too much, but sometimes I get self-conscious about like what I'm doing with my head in the video. I'm sure at some point, either in Minecraft or in Satisfactory, I've been playing and y'all been looking at me like I'm doing this one, you know, or doing that. Trying to see around something on a screen that you can't see around. I mean, I guess you got to tip your hat to the games making things feel really quite realistic, right? I think that looks pretty good. Now when the lights go out, it's going to be real dark in here, so we're probably going to want to put some lights up there if we can. Did I start a new world with the full release update? I started a new world, but then after I hit about 100 hours, I combined it with this world. And this world is like 3 years old. And it's more than just the rocky desert. I mean, this is a massive, massive factory in the desert. But there's also contributing stuff over there. The starter factory is in the forest. But then our 1.0 stuff in the grassy fields is the playthrough that I combined with this one. Also, welcome in, Charming Chal. Glad you stopped by. Glad the beard survived and didn't get blown away with the wind. Yes, me too, Cosmic. The beard actually helped. I had my hoodie like zipped right up to here. It really... You'd be surprised how much a beard in wintertime helps. Okay, so I think that's good for in here. I'm going to worry about the lighting and stuff later, because I want to do the outside before I get too carried away. But I feel like that's good. We'll figure out what's happening down here. This is more than likely going to have a bit more design to it, right? Although, probably not like that. I could see that coming down and going all the way out to the side, actually. Makes note to grow a beard for winter. Yep, 100% would recommend. Right, so this is an absolute mess. These are all the right color, I think. Yeah. Everything here is good, but we have no walls because we really don't know what's going on. I guess... Yeah, so I'm probably going to put a window in here. So I don't start putting down walls without knowing what's going on. I really... The temporary spot that I put these, I should have finished the roof and put them actually up on the roof. Because I don't know what's going on up here. That's the wall there. That could be a fun way to do the roof. We'll have to see. That's centered on that. Probably do something very similar over here. So in order to get this roof done, I'm probably going to have to change a few things. The about those awesome sinks. We've got this great column for stuff that we're just not using any space inside there. I guess I could have another floor. I don't have anything else going on up here, though. A little bit too far. Sort of gives you the footprint of what's going to happen up here, right? Now, I had a second level in here if I needed one. I don't know if I need one, but I did say like we could have this level here. Don't know if that's the same. It looks like it's the same. Probably. So I guess the next thing, if not for the lighting downstairs, we've got the electrical, which is working okay here, but then when you get down farther, problem, right? So I need to leave that open. At least to there. And that works out so nicely, though. I guess I could switch it around. I do like this part, so we need to kind of work out how to do this. That doesn't really work. I don't really like spiral staircases. That just feels like overkill. Right? Just to change directions. Yep. Tricky. I guess I could just move where the wire comes up. That's the other thing. What I should do is focus on the window, because the window, this might change the way that we actually deal with this entire room. This whole room might get a lot thinner. I really like this. Like, I really like the depth here. It doesn't stick out too far. But if I move that in, it's going to mess around with all kinds of stuff. And I don't think I can move it in over here. Well, I can. I just don't want to. So maybe I'm stuck. And I have to have this all out at least this far. What I didn't want to do was this. I didn't want to have the window stick out like that because I feel like it blocks itself. And that's why I was thinking that it would be cool to try and combine these into one shape. Prefer a cleaner look, so we might have to go a little bit farther out. It just hides so much. Because what I was thinking is that I could take this and just run this all the way along. Take the top off of this. And have this all be within one shape. I feel like that could probably work a little bit better. Don't know about that. Obviously, fix that. Because then we don't have to worry about all the nonsense happening in here. We could just keep it dark. And then this could be whatever we want. Don't think I want to go... Yeah, like I can't really push in anywhere. I have to stay out. What did I do over here? Different but still the same shapes. Yeah, no, that's the idea. See, like I like that, and that only sticks out by a half foundation. These are full. These are like the full 8 meter deep plus they got color in them too. I mean, this was obviously not finished. I just didn't want it to look the same as everything else, right? Like I wanted it to look like it belongs, but I wanted it to have its own identity. So maybe what we'll do is we'll copy the shape that's happening here. So we've got those, and then those, and I can't really go in any farther. Yeah, I may have to do this with walls? Because walls I can do it without pushing into the inside. But then again, we don't have half walls either. And this is obviously really tricky. I don't know if I like that door. I'd rather have this, I think. What's going on the inside here? Did I decorate this? Just a little bit, nothing crazy. So it'd be good if we could keep that in general. And I can't really move that. That's there. The door has to be there. One and a half. Will this look okay? It sticks out farther. Yeah, probably. But then what do we do with this space here, right? Well, the good news is that fits. And that looks a little funny. Not sure about that. I may have to go a little farther. Yeah, I really wish we could indent here. But that's what I mean. Maybe this has to be mostly wall, but like I can't move that in. That's not a possibility. So we're kind of stuck with that. Maybe I need to make that shape with this instead. So it's that. But then how do we get... I can't get the vertical part. I can get the half wall part, because I could just do this. But I can't do it on this side, unless I cover it up somehow. It's the right kind of shape. But then I guess I could just go over here and then paint that. Nope, that's wrong there. Don't think that shows up. Yeah, and I could maybe change these. That. Feel like we need to change this part, but I kind of like the gray behind there. So maybe this is going to be a different color. Not blue. It's tricky. That's not terrible. We could also try carbon steel or like the unpainted one. Too shiny. Also very bright. But then what do we do with the green? Does the green stay green in there, or do we change that to something else? If I do that, that changes the inside, right? Unless... yeah, well, you know, like a stripe in here wouldn't be the end of the world. Well, we've already got this in here, so I could keep this green. Change these. Keep those dark. And I could just do a different color out here. I'm not crazy about this top part. I think I might make these flat. I feel like this needs to go. They sort of match up now. That, or we change them to that neutral kind of gray. That kind of works. The fact that that's purple and this is not, a little strange. But it's just so bright. I guess I could build that up. It doesn't have to be that flat. I could add more depth to it. Just doesn't have the same texture, unfortunately. This might be better if it went all the way to the top. Oh, it can't. Or can it? Maybe change this. Still doesn't quite feel right. Alright, what if we actually do place this in here? We'd have to do so many of those just to even get it close. I'm not entirely convinced. I may have to sacrifice this window. I may have to just like not have it there, or at least not have it that deep, or I don't know. Frustrating. Also, that needs to go back. Thanks, Sandy. Appreciate that. Alright. Still no clue. And still don't know what's happening on the stairs either. Problematic. Probably getting rid of these. And probably those two. It is really fun when you cut things away. You can kind of see all the inner workings. So it feels really boring. We'll have to add some stuff to it. I do like the one big arch over everything. I think now I'm just stuck second guessing this window. Maybe the thing to do is make the same shape, but make it flat. I really like that depth. I really wish I could do something like that here. Yeah, that's a pain. Why are you snapping over there? That's weird. That could change the dynamic a little bit. Makes the door feel bigger. Don't think I'd want to have the same over here, but if we did that, we'd have to move the stairs. I want to have a full full balcony before the stairs would come in. That helps a little bit. I don't know, the glass makes it feel a little bit flimsy. We did that. Then, yeah, this is going to have to move. Mines are 2 of you. Oh, okay. That simplifies that. I could get rid of this. Extend that. This would have to be reversed again. Technically, I could go out as far as here. Oh no, wait, then we can take the stairs down this way. This may end up helping us. Oh no. This is going to be longer. That has to stay open. Yes, we lose a lot of this space here. Maybe that'll work. We're trying to get to this level? No, we're trying to get to this level. That stays open. Really trying to avoid the spiral, but it looks like we kind of have to hit it. I just really like the way that this comes up here. I guess we could leave this as almost like an access floor. Feels really cramped. Gets us above the stuff we need to get above. That looks dumb though. Really spinny. Not my favorite. Right. I am not getting anywhere with this anytime soon. Some improvement, but not a lot. And this I think we have to keep here because there's a dead space there. That's the entrance to the main top floor there. Guess we could have a window there. That window does stack, but it should probably be the same shape as the one below it, right? And that's what's throwing me off. Okay. Well, nighttime has fallen, and I need to wrap things up. So, unfortunately, the face of this is still no closer, but I feel like we did pretty good on the inside here. I like this. I think this is looking really fun. Obviously, we need some lights, but I unfortunately am doing some of this stuff after the fact, 3 years later. So it's a little tricky to kind of get things where we want. Maybe we have to put like a bunch of little windows here on this floor. It looks really cool when it's lit up at night, like being able to see in and see all the lights shining down. That's cool. We obviously need some more of that happening over here. I really like that. Maybe what we need to do, instead of worrying about this, maybe I need to extend this part all the way to here. Maybe that's what I need to do. All right, thought for next time. Anyway, thanks so much for being here, folks. I need to wrap things up, and we'll send you along to somebody else playing Satisfactory, I believe. Just double checking my list right now to see who's live. Looks like Kibitz is live. Ammunition is live. Hypnozoid is live. Let's go over to Hypno. We haven't rated Hypno in a while. Chances are Hypno's playing with Exumavoid too, depending on timing and stuff. So if you would like to follow here on the channel, either on Twitch, Joel Duggan, or on YouTube, Joel Duggan VODs, depending on where you're watching this later, you can follow all the things that I do on stream. I post pretty much daily. So if I record like today, well, yesterday's VOD is going to go up tomorrow morning at 10. But usually it's like the next day at 10 o'clock, it's on YouTube. So depending on where you like to hang your VOD hat, you can watch them wherever you want. Check out the Spawn Chunks podcast as well as the Citadel Cafe podcasts. They're free. They are available wherever you find your podcasts. I'm across social media at Joel Duggan, Blue Sky, Twitter, Instagram, wherever you want to hang your hat. I usually get posts out when I go live. Like so today it was Twitter and Instagram. I haven't really gotten into the habit of posting on Blue Sky when I go live, but I don't want to fill Blue Sky with spam either. I'd rather post like podcasts and event stuff rather than just like daily, you know, grind, that kind of thing. So check those out. And also Patreon. If you'd like to support the channel, if you want to join the Discord, it's $2 a month, which is less than a cup of coffee. And you get to join the Discord. You get to support the kind of work that I do, and it helps me stream more often, and I very much appreciate it. Big thank you to MindTripMedia for the 100 bits that I totally missed earlier today, and also the rest of the support earlier today with the bits and the stream stickers from Cosmic. Really appreciate it. I will catch you all tomorrow for Minecraft on Saturday at 1 o'clock Atlantic. That's UTC minus 4 hours because I'm in Atlantic, Canada, if you didn't know. Cheers. I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.